In December 2023, the 4 justices of the International War Crimes Division Court, sitting in Gulu, found the former Road Resistance Army Commander Thomas Kwoyelo with a case to answer on 78 counts out of the 93 counts, which were leveled against him. The offenses included crime against humanity, war crimes, murder, violence to life, outrage against personality dignity, and cruel treatment, among others. Friday, Thomas Kwoyelo met with his legal team at the International War Crimes Division Court offices in Kampala, led by Caleb Alaka, together with other lawyers to plan his defense. During the interview with UBC TV, the defense legal team disclosed that over 50 witnesses will testify during Thomas Kwoyelo's defense.
We discussed the options and we have left it to him to decide. Preliminarily, we have around 50 or 60 witnesses whom we shall call. He is going to give a defense. He's not going to keep quiet. From next week, when Igulu preparing for in the gutters, going down in the villages to get our witnesses.
The team, however, applauded the judiciary for providing a conducive environment since commencement of that trial.
Most importantly, the permanent secretary, the deputy registrar, the head of this division, and the head of the judiciary, the chief justice and the principal judge have assisted us, given us facilities.
Counsel Alaka added that preparations will be concluded by 15th February 2024.
There must be a fair hearing in any trial. For instance, how will the court know that Kwoyelo was abducted when he was 12 years old? How will the court know that Kwoyelo was not given protection? Even if court is to find him guilty, how will the court have mitigating factors if we do not prepare? Without it, court will not know whether some of the testimonies were lies or not.
Talking to the Deputy Chief Registrar, International War Crimes Division Court, Juliet Atang highlighted the next step after the preparations, including meeting the defense witnesses.
We'll have outreaches within the regions of Lamogi, Pabo, and Gulu Town Council, and also Pagak. These are the places where most of the atrocities and most of the prosecution cases arose from. So once we are there, the defense will be able to, as I mentioned earlier, interact with their witnesses. Once the defense is done with documentation, they'll go for what we call disclosure. They are under obligation to share with the state what kind of evidence, what nature of evidence they are going to be presenting.
For smooth preparation of the trial, government through the judiciary injected 500 million shillings.
The atrocities or the alleged offenses that were committed are so severe because they affect human rights principles, which any state cannot tolerate. So the government has been very intentional also because it has state responsibility to provide protection and security for its citizens. And it's still this money that we are actually using.
The justices that are expected to handle the matter include Justice Mike Erubo, Stephen Mobiru, Justice Duncan Gaswaga, and Justice Andrew Byabasaija.
And the strategy this time round is that the judges of the panel are committed to commit at least 6 weeks of their time with the permission of the Honorable, the principal judge. But a lot also depends on how many witnesses that the defense are bringing on board. So that's why planning is very important, and that's why the division strategy this time is to do more preparation. So by the time we bring on board the judges, we are ready to hit the ground running.
Prosecution presented 56 witnesses, to which court based on in finding Kwoyelo with a case to answer. Thomas Kwoyelo so far spent 15 years on remand. Deborah Namamonde, UBC News.